We're out here at the Boone County Airport talking with Keith Sisson, and you're the
Chief Marketing Officer.
And what's your first opinion of the Harrison and the surrounding area here?
Well, we've been in Harrison now for over a year. It's one of our best performing airports. And what's so great about Harrison is, you have great road connectivity to a lot of the smaller communities that are outside of this area. So I love being able to get land here at the Harrison Airport and drive up the road to Branson. And, it's a 25-minute, 30-minute drive. So, that's great. And then also you have, Fayetteville not too far from here, Mountain Home, Eureka Springs. I love the idea that, when our people fly into Harrison, they're so close to a lot of other places.
So for people that don't understand or don't know about the new service here, tell us about it.
Sure. So what we do is we fly one flight a day round trip between Harrison and Memphis and 2 flights a day round trip between Harrison and Dallas. So what the purpose is to connect people from this community to the nation's transportation infrastructure system. So when you go to Dallas, think about that. You are landing right at American Airlines' largest hub. So you can go anywhere in the world from Dallas, and we can get you there in a couple of hours for about $39. Tickets starting out really inexpensively. There are also other low-cost carriers that are operating out of Dallas, like Spirit. It's one of their largest bases as well. I fly Spirit a lot. And then you can also go to Memphis and connect to a lot of the low-cost carriers out of Memphis and get into the American Airlines system there, as well as Delta.
Now, you've been here for a year. Is there any plans for adding to that schedule?
We certainly would like to. One of the big things that we want to do is to build the enplanements to a level where every flight is almost full, and that'll help us validate deciding to add more frequency, because more frequency is always the answer when you have good enplanements. You don't want to go with bigger planes. You want to go with more times of the day, because that way you are able to really get in there and help the passengers with their schedules, because everybody doesn't always have to leave at the same time. So by having extra frequency, you can spread the time of day coverage out from early morning to late night.
And what is your schedule Monday through Friday?
There's 3 flights a day. We have a flight that goes to Memphis in the evening, one that goes to Dallas in the morning, and a midday flight to Dallas as well.
I heard that you may be going to Nashville.
Well, and here's what's really great. The flight here in the evening that leaves from Harrison that goes to Memphis takes a 20-minute stop and then ends its day in Nashville. And then in the morning, that plane starts in Nashville, makes a 20-minute stop in Memphis, and then comes to Harrison. So for anybody in Harrison that wants to go to Nashville, or anybody in Branson that wants to go to Nashville, leaving the Harrison Airport with a 20-minute stop in Memphis along the way, there's no better way to get between Harrison, Branson, and Nashville than Southern Airways.
Okay. So someone out there is wanting more information. How would they do that? Would they contact the Boone County Airport, or would they go to a website?
The best thing to do is go to iflysouthern.com. That's our website. On there, we have all of the telephone numbers if somebody needs to call and ask a specific question. But that's our booking site. It's got all of the route maps on there, and you'll see the connectivity between Harrison and Branson all the way to through Memphis and to Nashville. But that's really something that we're proud of, because we think there's a great connectivity between Nashville and Branson, and this is going to be the best way for people to get back and forth on that.
Okay. That sounds like I need to end the interview there, but I want to know about your planes. Tell me about the seating.
9 seats, the Cessna Caravan 208, fantastic airplane, been in production since 1983, still in production. So one of the few aircraft that has been in continuous production since the early 80s, rolling off the assembly line new every year from Cessna. This aircraft is the perfect aircraft for short-haul aviation. We're able to keep the cost down because the cost of running the aircraft is relatively inexpensive, and by having those costs down, we're able to keep the fares down and pass those fares and savings along to the passenger.
Well, thanks, Keith. Appreciate it. Southern Airways right here in Harrison, Arkansas. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much.